So I listen. Listen. I heard that yesterday some of you guys stay at 5:30 in the morning practicing your pitches. Congratulations to you. A big applause for you guys. This is for you. This is for you. All right. You got the 3 minutes, all right? Yeah. So I'm paying for that crap and you're not listening. All right, let's go.
Okay.
Go.
Hi everybody. My name is Pablo, and will present you a dedo. Let's start with our target. Our target at big enterprise and organization that have 1,000 or more members. And the problem we detect is that these organizations spend a lot of money in transporting their employees and in parking facilities. A big company in Chile can spend $3 million by month in these issues. In Adedo, we develop new solutions that can help our customers to reduce this operational cost. And which is the solution? The solution is a new generation of carpooling platform for enterprise and organization. These carpooling platforms are customized for each organization and exclusive for their members. And we implemented several innovations compared with traditional carpooling services to address barriers as informality, as punctuality, and excess of commitment. Let's see how it works. In our platform, users can find the routes published by other users, but instead of make a compromise with one of them to share the daily trips, they can follow as many routes as they are interested in. Like that, when a driver is ready to go, he just presses the I'm leaving button, and all the followers of the route get notified, and they can decide in the moment if they will join his route or the route of our drivers that are leaving. These actions are possible from any time and anywhere thanks to our mobile application. This is the fastest, easiest, and most flexible way to concrete your trips, and is better than any other carpooling system ever before. And this makes real benefits to our customers. They can optimize the use of vehicles like taxis, buses, and the cars of their own employees, reduce the parking cost, enhance the CSR image, reducing the carbon emission, and improve the life of the members of their organization. And this creates value. We have a validated business model and sales for over $250,000 the first 9 months, and we are growing with our customers. The big example is LAN Airlines, which with after 9 months of successful result, we will expand the license to 5 more countries. But we are going for the big fish. The size of the market is more than $600 million and with more than 15,000 potential customers. And we believe that we can take it for 2 main factors. The first one is that we got a superior value offer. In every bid we compete with traditional carpooling services, we won even against US services. And the second fact is that we got the best team. We got skilled guys in business, design, and technical area. And from finish, I want to let you know how awesome can be this new generation of carpooling platform with different customers like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, and even like this university when we are just right now. Thank you guys, and let's share the way. Thank you.
Mentors, questions, comments?
You can see the Batty Crystal.
Don't say that.
They say like this.
I love your presentation. All I saw were literal benefits that would serve the accounting department. But what are you doing to advance culture? What can you and I do when we hang out in the carpool and do fun things or build culture, trade stories? There's got to be a layer of something where you're helping to shape value. There's something underneath what you're doing. You almost put me to sleep with your numbers. I know you're just corporate social responsibility, and I know all about the carbon footprint and all that other crap. That's pleasing the accounting department. What are you going to do to please me and so I can make this a fun thing? How about sharing music? Doing something, paying something forward. There's got to be a social layer to what you're doing.
Yeah, there's a social value. There's a big difference between driving alone, listening music at your own, that share the experience with other colleagues or people of your company or friends. This is a completely other experience. I am a carpooler, And I did it a lot of time here in Chile with our system, and in Europe with systems that are more a little bit similar, but not as good as this one. And it's a completely different experience. And we appreciate the social value in, and the users can see the profile of the other people, see how they are, their feelings, the comments from other users, qualifications. It's really a social network for traveling and for experience traveling.
All right, so I got a question for that. You are selling...
Did I answer? Yeah, I'm sorry.
So far you have been making
answer
money.
after, yeah.
So far you have been making money in a B2B, right? With companies.
With companies, yeah.
But you're pitching here for people, a B2C. If you're making money with one business model that it looks like is going good,
yeah, it's going
why do you want to change that? Why are you presenting as mock-ups like I have to use your stuff when you're asking big companies to pay you to do the same?
Okay, I understand. Yeah, the thing is for the system must work, you need also the users. There's a win-to-win relation. Wins the enterprise, reducing the cost, the operational cost, but also wins the users because they got this social experience and they also economize a lot of money on it. When you use carpooling, you can spend less than a half of than using the car alone, and less than a half than using the public service. So there's a value, a social value, ecological value, but also economic value for each customer, for each user, yeah.
You have revenues, right?
Yeah, I got revenues, yeah.
So who is the department of the company who is paying for these services?
It changed. There's a lot of benefits for companies. By example, the first, this was our first customer. They start with innovation department. But other department, by example, this one is human resource. And this other is like a student department. And this is also this is ecological department, and this is transport department. Because this is the one who cares about money. And so as there are many benefits, there are many departments of each company that can be very interested in...
Who's the most important?
What?
Who's the most important? If you're reaching out and you're trying to grow this B2B network, you're not going to go out and say, all right, we're going to client X and we're going to reach out to marketing and innovation and every other department they have. You need to figure out who that is. Just one.
Yeah.
Who is it?
The one who takes the final decision is administration. It's the one who manage the money. This is by example, I can arrive to innovation and they say, oh, wait a minute, this is a fantastic idea. But they will always go to say, hey, administration, the guy of the accountability, say, hey, we want to do that, and say, okay. But where's the money? We show them where's the money they can earn, or they can reduce their operational cost, they can reduce the budget, and the administration says, hey, you're right, okay, we'll go with. So the one who takes the final decision is the administration. Did I answer the question? It's the guy about with the money in the enterprise.
I want to know who you're going to go talk to. So you're saying you still might go talk to innovation and all these other departments to eventually get a sign-off. Is that right? You can't just go to one person. There's not one... You can't just go to admin. You can't go to the administrative department. Okay.
Well, we always start with one department, and we finish to present the project to every department together. Okay. We get a lot of meetings. By example, next week with new customers, and it's with all the team of executive officers. Thank you very much.
I'm sorry.
Why do you need investors?
What?
Why do you need investors when you're already... You know, the cash register is already going, you're growing, you're doing things right.
Okay.
Why do you want money?
Yeah, the thing is, well, I don't know if I must say it, but I will be honest. Our main goal is to arrive to make a public service and that function as a integrated transport platform where you can find the best way, the most economical and most ecological way to arrive everywhere you want. So with that investment, we want to make a public transport, not only for enterprise, that could be free for users, and they can find the best bike routes, the best train routes, the best cheap routes. The thing is to arrive to give the people the best tool to arrive in the most economic and ecological way everywhere they want. This is our main goal as like group of friends.
That seems really far away from what this is, right? This is B2B. We've talked a little bit about B2C.
Yeah,
But
well,
now-
I got a lot of dreams. I got a lot of dreams. You
Okay.
know,
But
that's a lot of,
I think
it's a long trip.
the concern is you just laid out a vision which is much more complex, right, and much harder to achieve. And what it sounds like is you want money to do something else than what you're doing, or something, you know, these other things, which. Yeah, it's
If
like
that's the
I want to.
case-
It's like I need money so I can defocus. That's not a good message.
Yeah, maybe. Well, I also need money for new innovation for the customers. Each customers ask, hey, this is a very good system, but what happens if we want to do this new model? And we said, yeah, it's a good idea, but but then they are not always ready to pay for all the investment that this new model needs. But we want to do it anyway to give the best service as we can. So that's why, this kind of investment is a good tool also for our customers, for arrive to best customer and to expand to other markets.
So
The vision I share is just a vision. I got a lot of visions. Like I want to a lot of things. Yeah.
So one quick thing. Again, your job in a pitch is to build credibility.
Yeah.
Right? And anything that takes away from your credibility,
It's
bad for you.
Yeah. Okay.
And what takes away from credibility is a lot of dreams and ideas. It's great to have dreams. We want you to have that, not in your pitch, not running your business.
Yeah. Okay.
Right?
Yeah, right,
And
right.
you might look up the quote, I think Steve Jobs talked about it, building a great product, building amazing things is about saying no to 1,000 things and yes to one. Right? So what are the 1,000 things that you're going to say no to? And tell me about the one that you're going to say yes to in your presentation, all right? So keep that in mind. You have to say no and you have to cut things out. You're going to lose opportunities, but it's going to help you focus your business.
Yeah, I remember your first feedback. You told me about the focus, and that's why in this presentation, a focus, really focus on
Which
the
is great.
enterprise.
Great to see the change.
Yeah.
Need more of that.
Yeah, well, thank you very much. Yeah.
I made a trap for you, and you stepped into it. That's the problem.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you are a good hunter. Yeah.
All right, thank you. Thank you much. Thank you very much. Okay, guys. Only two more. A big applause for Echo Swarm. Come on, come on. There you go.
So a few years ago, I was volunteering with Engineers Without Borders in Western Ghana. And my job there was fairly simple. I was teaching villagers how to build their own foot-powered water irrigation systems. Now this was awesome because it meant for the first time women didn't have to carry huge loads of water across miles of harsh terrain, and children could go to school again. But this frustrated me because it made me realize that the solutions to our most fundamental sustainability and environmental challenges are already out there. We just have no way of accessing them. This is what inspired EcoSwarm, a platform that is dedicated to sustainable development and is designed to connect people, information, and resources across the global green economy. You can think of it as a combination between LinkedIn, Amazon, and StumbleUpon, but catering specifically to the green sector, a sector that's worth more than $5 trillion, and it affects every one of us. We cater to three key customer segments: to mass market consumers and businesses. We offer a free and easy to access resource for content discovery. To green sector professionals and organizations, we offer powerful subscription access tools for marketing and networking, and we give advertisers access to a highly targeted niche audience. Now, how this works is really quite simple. Users post content to our system and tag it based on its type, sector, and location. And then they use the same set of tags to filter out and discover only that content that matches their interests. This could include products, services, jobs, news, the latest technologies. Heck, even the ads that you see here are so relevant that you actually want to see them. Now you're thinking to yourself, oh great, here's another social network, exactly what we don't need. And you'd be right. Platforms like LinkedIn they're great, but they offer limited value. They connect you to people that you already know, who then bombard you with information that you don't necessarily care about. Our technology is fundamentally different. We connect you to information that matches your interests and use that as a location for you to discover like-minded new connections. Now, why us? Afzal, my CTO, has years of experience. He's a design and coding Jedi, and he already has 2 very successful tech companies under his belt. Meanwhile, I have spent the past 8 years exploring the world of sustainable development. I've built and raced a solar car across Australia, served as Canada's clean tech ambassador to Brazil, and built over 200 eco-schools across Jordan. So we know exactly why and how EcoSwarm is going to be a success. But don't take our word for it. In the past few weeks, we have built up a very powerful development unit in India and are setting up a marketing team here in Chile. We forged partnerships with the biggest green sector content publishers who underpin our launch strategy with access to thousands of articles and millions of viewers. And as of last night, we launched our beta and encourage you to check it out. Thank you. It's online.
So how do you guys intend to measure your success?
It wouldn't be just financial. So we'd have to come up with metrics that tell us the social impact. And of course, we'd like to measure basic things like how much time do the users spend on the site, where those users come from, and how they use the information. But at the end of the day, it would be through the type of activity that happens on our social layer. What sort of connections are being forged and what sorts of action is being taken based on the information that people find.
So give me an example of what would you consider a successful launch of your project within 6 months?
Of this product. We launched our beta last night. It's been in the works for the past 8 weeks. In 6 months, we'd expect to be fully on our way. I'm expecting in 2 months we should hit our milestone of 1,000 users, at which point we incorporate these subscription fees and give those first 1,000 users fully vetted to be early adopters, lifetime access to the system, and then they become our brand ambassadors. So we're thinking that in 6 months we should be 100,000 users. You got it?
Out of curiosity, do you know how many users in the past, I don't know, what is that, 18 hours? I'm just purely curious. How many users in 18 hours, if any?
I have an RSS feed. We have 35 so far.
Okay.
But it's purely organic hits to the site, so we haven't done anything. Yeah.
Okay.
That's it?
I'll take that.